Congratulations on hitting the end of this chapter. This chapter was all about friends. And friendship is a way we have to give access to external classes and functions to our own member variables. We showed that we could set up friend functions, and those functions had access to our own member variables. Just to repeat myself here, just because a function is a friend doesn't mean it becomes a member function. For example, it can't directly access members of the class. It has to go through a class object and then use the dot operator and have access to a member variables. Because it has access, it can read from the member variable. It can even modify the member variable. Because of this reason, you have to do some careful consideration because you give external functions access to internal parts of your class. After that, we saw that we could also set up external classes and make them our own friends. And the syntax to do that is really simple. And just like functions, the external class is going to be able to read and modify your own member variables through the dot operator like we have seen here. So you should be careful before you give any external entity access to your own private member variables. And as a general guideline, you shouldn't set up your friendship relationships very lightly. Please do some careful consideration before you do this, because the moment you do that, the external entity is going to have a lot of power to really modify the internal parts of your class and make sure this is really what you want. This is really all I had to share in this chapter. I hope you found it interesting. We are going to stop here in this one. In the next one, we're going to see how you can set up const and static members to your class. Go ahead and finish up here and meet me there.